Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Rikishi sent a 3-word message to Roman Reigns days before his massive WrestleMania 41 main event. The OTC will headline Night 1 against Seth Rollins and CM Punk in a triple threat match. On social media, Reigns declared he wasn't a part-timer but a full-time cash cow. He has appeared on WWE television almost weekly leading up to the huge triple threat match. On the latest edition of Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins took out both Reigns and Punk. Reigns' video on Instagram caught Rikishi's attention. The real-life Bloodline member acknowledged his family member by calling him the Chief, and remains supportive of his massive statement. Check out a screen grab of Rikishi's Instagram comment on Reigns' post. Roman Reigns uploaded a promo on social media recently, claiming he wasn't a part-timer. Rather, the OTC claimed he was working every second that he was breathing. He also made a major statement by adding that the professional wrestling business was living off of him. He said, Roman Reigns will be entering WrestleMania 41 without Paul Heyman in his corner. The Wiseman has agreed to fulfill CM Punk's favor, who asked the Hall of Famer to be in his corner for the match. Punk previously teamed up with the OG Bloodline, helping them win against the new Bloodline at War Games. This past Monday on WWE Raw, Reigns abandoned Heyman, shoving him to the ground. A brawl then broke out between Reigns, Rollins, and Punk, with the Visionary standing tall. Chapter 1: The Calm Before the Storm. WrestleMania 41 was only days away, and the tension within the Anoa'i Bloodline was higher than ever before. For nearly 4 years, Roman Reigns had dominated WWE as the Tribal Chief. But this year, he wasn't just defending the undisputed Universal Championship, he was defending his entire legacy, his opponent. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, the man who swore to finish his story after coming up short at WrestleMania 39. But while the WWE Universe was buzzing over Cody's redemption arc, something else had begun to steal the spotlight: the unraveling of the Bloodline. With Jimmy Uso injured and Jey Uso aligned with Cody, and Solo Sikoa behaving more like a lone assassin than a loyal cousin, cracks were turning into deep divides. And now, with the emergence of the OTC, Off the Chain, the rebellious faction fronted by Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, Roman's world was spinning out of control. Then came the moment that rocked the entire WWE universe, a cryptic 3-word message from the man who started it all, Rikishi. Chapter 2: Blood Speaks Louder. The message was short, stark, and delivered in the most understated way possible. Fix this, use. Posted on Rikishi's Instagram story, the words were placed over a black and white image of his younger self standing tall with a young Roman and the Usos beside him. Within minutes, fans dissected the post, screenshots flooded Twitter, and WWE's commentary team referenced it on Raw and SmackDown. Corey Graves said it best on commentary: "If you know the Anoa'i family, you know that when Rikishi speaks, everyone listens." The message was not directed to WWE management, to Solo, or to the OTC. It was for Roman, and while brief, those 3 words cut deeper than any promo. Roman didn't respond publicly. But backstage sources noted that he arrived late to Raw, stormed past production, and held a closed-door meeting with Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa. Rumors swirled that Heyman urged Roman to reach out to Rikishi directly, but Roman refused. Chapter 3: The OTC Strikes Again. While Roman wrestled with family tensions, the OTC was on a mission. On the go-home SmackDown before WrestleMania 41, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga walked through the crowd during Roman's segment. Not through the ramp, not backstage, through the people. Dressed in street clothes and draped in Samoan flags, they made their way to ringside, glaring at Roman from behind the barricade. Roman, flanked only by Solo and Heyman, stared back, expression unreadable. The chants of OTC, OTC, roared through the arena, drowning out even the Tribal Chief's signature pose. After SmackDown went off the air, WWE uploaded an exclusive backstage clip. In it, Jacob Fatu addressed the camera directly: "You wanna sit at the head of the table, USO. That table's cracked. You didn't fix it. You built it for you, not for us. You lost the tribe a long time ago. And at WrestleMania, when you fall, don't blame Cody. Blame yourself." This sparked a major claim from the OTC, now trending across social media and covered by wrestling journalists. Roman Reigns is no longer our tribal chief. Chapter 4: Rikishi Reacts. Less than 24 hours later, Rikishi broke his silence on a special interview with Kayla Braxton on the bump. Wearing a black leather jacket and a somber expression, Rikishi didn't mince words. "I taught these boys loyalty. I taught them unity, but somewhere along the way, this family became a battlefield. Roman, I'm proud of everything you've done. But the man you are now, that's not the Roman I raised." Kayla, cautious yet curious, asked Rikishi directly, "Do you agree with the OTC's claim?" Rikishi paused, looked into the camera, and said, "If you abandon your family, you lose your right to lead them." It was the closest he'd ever come to publicly turning his back on Roman. The wrestling world exploded. Headlines like, "Rikishi backs OTC," and "Roman losing the bloodline," flooded every feed. Even Heyman was seen leaving Raw early the next night, dodging questions from reporters. Chapter 5. The Samoan Council. With only 2 nights until WrestleMania 41, WWE announced a special segment for the Hall of Fame ceremony, the gathering of the Samoan elders. Legends like Afa and Sika, Samu, and even the great Kokina's son, were in attendance. In a rare pre-recorded vignette, the family sat around a sacred table lit by torches, traditional music playing faintly in the background. Each spoke about legacy, leadership, and the danger of pride. The camera slowly panned to Rikishi. "Roman, you were chosen. Not just by WWE, not just by Heyman, but by us. You were chosen to guide this family, not dominate it. Cody ain't your problem, you are. WrestleMania isn't about a title anymore. It's about redemption. So I'll say it again. Fix this, use." And then, silence. No dramatic music. No graphics. Just darkness. Chapter 6. The WrestleMania Moment. WrestleMania 41, Night 2. Main Event. Roman Reigns vs. Cody Rhodes. As Roman made his entrance, everything about it was grand: fireworks, pyro, golden lei around his neck. But there was something different in his eyes. Not arrogance, not smugness, doubt. He looked around the stadium. The crowd was electric, but then his gaze shifted to ringside. A front row seat held none other than Rikishi, wearing a "Fix This Use" hoodie, sitting in silence. As Roman walked by, he didn't acknowledge him. But Rikishi never blinked. During the match, chaos erupted. Solo tried interfering, but Jey Uso returned to stop him. Then, to everyone's shock, Jacob Fatu appeared, dragging Solo out of the ring and disappearing into the crowd. The bloodline was fighting itself live at WrestleMania. The referee was down. Cody hit a crossroads. Roman kicked out. Cody hit a second. Roman staggered. Then came a moment of pause. Roman looked toward Rikishi. The camera caught it, just a second, but their eyes met, and Rikishi mouthed the words, "Do the right thing." Roman, dazed, turned to Cody. He hesitated. Then, he nodded. He didn't counter. He didn't cheat. He took the final crossroads clean. 1, 2, 3. The reign was over. Chapter 7. Aftermath and Legacy. The next night on Raw, Roman was not in attendance. Reports said he flew back to Florida immediately after Mania. Paul Heyman was quiet. Solo had vanished. But Rikishi was seen with Jacob Fatu backstage, deep in conversation. No words leaked. No footage emerged. Only one tweet from Rikishi was posted. "It's not about the crown. It's about the kingdom." Cody opened Raw as champion. Jey celebrated with him. The crowd rejoiced. But there was a somber undertone. Because for the first time in 4 years, the tribal chief was silent. Chapter 8. What's next? The wrestling world speculated endlessly. Would Roman take time off? Was he truly done as the tribal chief? Would Rikishi take a bigger on-screen role? Was OTC the future of the bloodline? WWE teased a Samoan Reckoning special for Backlash in Puerto Rico, with rumors of a 6-man war: Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga and Jey Uso vs. Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns and a mystery partner. But one thing was clear. Rikishi's message, "Fix this, use," was not just a plea. It was a command. And now, the question wasn't just if Roman would respond, but how. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.